Cute. All right. So, if anybody has questions about this game, feel free to ask. Keep in mind, we are close to the end game, so there are spoilers galore happening right now. I believe this is the way it wants us to go, and this is the way we decided to go instead, because I wanted to explore every little bit of this area. Here comes an... Oh, it's the Telepia.
All right, I'm feeling it.
Feeling it.
We can
So,
definitely do this.
this combat is... Oh, crap.
I missed.
Better luck next time.
Thank you.
No way.
Not good, guys.
Oh. Oh no, it's Apple. It's fine. If I'm interested in being a host... Okay. There you go.
You won't want to let us down now.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
I know I can.
I'm feeling it.
I need to save stuff for Telepia.
Sometimes you've got to get wise.
Okay. I would love to talk about hosting stuff.
Dream Edge. Fiora.
Okay. My turn.
My turn.
Ricky. Here, Ricky go.
Here, Ricky
I
go.
really like our vibe.
Me too, Fiora.
High five. This
Ooh.
is how we do it.
Oh, there's more. Oh, did the elemental one come over?
Let's keep up the take this.
Be not just a little more.
Don't worry, I'm just fighting it through, and then we're gonna talk about more GDQ things.
That was too easy.
Too easy. Oh god, I
We've
almost fell
definitely
off
gotten stronger.
again. Okay, so somebody asked me a question about GDQ. If you're interested in being a host for GDQ, what are the steps? Well, the first and main thing that you need to do, first step, most important step at the beginning, make sure you keep an eye on Games Done Quick's Twitter. GDQ's Twitter is going to have the announcements for the dates of when volunteer applications are open. If you do not submit a volunteer application saying you're interested in hosting, by the time their window closes, you cannot host for a GDQ. So a lot of people, they just miss the window. The next thing that you're going to need is, well, basically you apply and say that you're interested in hosting, and then they will follow up and send you an email with instructions. Now, they have like detailed instructions on like how to record everything. All you need is a decent sounding mic. At least for, I don't know if they'll continue to require that from now on, but they definitely needed that for the hosts they were using for GDQs that are online, because, you know, they wanted a level of like consistency, or, you know, they had to have like a standard for how their hosts could sound like quality wise. So definitely like having a decent mic is good. And then again, they'll have instructions with like donations for you to read off and a video for you to read those donations over top of. And then you just record it and send it in. They'll ask about experience, but it's really like your voice and your enthusiasm and like the personality that you can bring to your audition that matters the most. What's up, Lilac Fishy? Yeah, I know, she's cute. Alright. Thank you, KW Paul Games. I appreciate that. And thank you, Robuscus. You're very sweet. You bought this game. Let's go. Not gonna remember anything? I mean, you'll remember a few things that are spoilers, for sure.
Take this.
Oh, it's a lot of sounds at once.
Hang in there. Don't give up.
Oh, did that actually work?
All right, I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it.
Definitely do this. Yeah. Everyone, let's go.
That's fine. I'll just fight him normally. Azon, thank you for 40 months in the fruit basket. That's really sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I could see people saying that it feels like, well, sorry, that's a little loud. Because this is like single player MMO style, right? That's what people describe it, and I'm like, okay, cool, sure, yeah. Whatever you say. Where's the dude that blocked my path? Well, let's get more green. It's fine. We're still trying to collect items for Collectopedia. My eyes are like very itchy right now. They must just be reacting to having like eyelash extension pieces on for so long. They're probably just getting unhappy. They do after a while, but still, it's ouch. What are your favorite parts about GDQ, and what are things that you would love to like see in the future? Like changes or additions or anything like that. I'm just curious for those who have thought about it. Every day I should do radio or something with my voice. Yeah, why not? You're never gonna know if they're gonna like your voice, which I assume they would if you get those kind of compliments, unless you submit. Host for the Awful Block. I love hosting for the Awful Block too. I wonder how many people put that in like their requests. You get in. Hosting is fun. Keep in mind, I think they only accept like 25 or so hosts.
I really like our vibe.
Not be seen without Ricky. How good are we?
Be nice if it was always like fair play.
Take this. Good job, everyone.
Ricky like fighting easy monsters.
Ooh,
Should be okay
gold
if we
chest.
fight like this.
Give me that. Book? No book. Must have already gotten one. What was that thing I was fighting? Had I already gone down here and I went up above? Maybe it was that. I have no idea. Just know if we do esport casting or game casting. I think I'd be bad at it. At actual, like, game casting. I can't do it like Spike. You don't like talking and you hate your voice. Oh, rip. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Tomlin. I liked how the UI used to change every year, but it seems static now. I kind of wish they'd change it every year. Let aspiring artists have a crack at it. I think they're just trying to stay on brand. I definitely understand that. I'm trying to just, I think they're just, like, they found a brand that works really well, and they're trying to stay, like, on brand and adding things around that. Wand of Gamelin. Prolix has a great voice. Yeah, he's awesome. Oh, I got you, Game Prime. Good me. Good. Yeah. Can't miss the best runs. Mm-hmm. Sorry about that. My eyes are just like being weird. Tomlin, yeah, it's definitely a lot to pay attention to. Oh, thank you, Bad Dad Games. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. The post-marathon raid, that was awesome. We know the person they raided too. I mean, I don't personally know them really, but Bird has gamed with them. What's up, Kyle Thomas? Can I ask what shirt mic you were using for your GDQ portion? Can I ask what shirt mic? Oh, my wireless mic. Yeah, I was using a Rode Wireless Go. I love it so much. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Yo, Tess! Thank you, Slot. That's sweet. Hi, Tess. Thank you so much. You're fantastic. I love you. I hope that you're feeling better after all your stuff. Hi, thank you for 76 months.
Wait to research to the fruit basket. That's where.
Yo, let's go. Thank you so much, Tess. You're awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I'd like to see a schedule that updates with the runs. If you didn't pay attention to what was actually going on versus the time listings, you could miss some of the that already happens. If you go to the gamesdonquick.com/schedule page, they always update with the exact times after each run. So it does change. So if you just keep it up and you never refresh it to double check, then that's why it's confusing. But yeah, they always, I mean, they can't know exactly how the schedule's going to shift until every run is over. but they always update it on the schedule right after the run. You can go back and see. Dude, Patty's a great host. That's okay. I'm not offended. As long as you're not like, Foo, you suck at hosting. You're the worst. Because I'd be like, oh, well, that's not actual useful criticism. Much better today. That's good to hear, Tess. Okay, good. That's good. I'm really glad to hear that. Oh, that might have been my problem then. Yeah. That's a really good idea, Lilac Fishy. It just happened to already be taking place and you just didn't know. That's the thing. You just weren't aware, which is okay. Palix, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. No, you're great, Tess. Everybody, please go follow Tess. She's a wonderful, super huge sweetheart, and I love her, and she has a great stream, and she's awesome. You should go check her out. How do you pick which donations to read? Well, there's a hosting orientation where they kind of help you with tips on that. However, I try to base it first and foremost on things related to the runner and the run, because I always want to do my best to support them. Things that are going to continue to hype GDQ, you know, because the host is like the final filter. So like I have like the, you know, when I'm hosting, I have the final say, right? So I try to base it on like what's going to be the most fun for the runner to hear. So things about them, their community, their run. And then outside of that, I'll do things that will hype like common memes that are happening during the showcase, or like big mounts that will get people really excited, or, you know, just things that are fun or funny. And then I tend to save more generic donations for like in between the runs, because then it's just a good time to just be like, here's some very general stuff, right? You're both awesome. I know, Tess is always like that. Almost no experience casting or doing things like that. That's okay. Just like, I mean, if you practice reading out loud for anything, like, I guess I've had experience because I stream, you know? Thank you, Stare. It was so fun. Do you need to do much research? No, you don't need to do much research for the games you host, unless for some reason they need you to also commentate the game. But if you're a good enough commentator, you can just be like Spike and commentate for games he has no idea how they function, what they're about, things like that, and he just knows how to ask the right questions. But as a host, you're typically more focused on incentivizing, bringing in more donations and talking about the things that that GDQ asks of you, because you're like representing the event outside of the run. So when it comes to hosting a game, like hosting during a game, your main thing is to communicate with the runners beforehand to make sure that like you get things from them, like people to look out for who've donated, or like what's another good way to say it? Yeah, be like, do you have any hashtags for, like, what's your community name? Or, like, you know, any names of people that could be donating for me to look out for. I like to also ask, like, is there anything you really don't want me to read? Because I have had one runner once be like, hey, I really don't like this meme right now. I just personally don't want it during my run. And I was like, sure. So I stayed away from that. Are you annoyed or stressed when runners forget to make time for donations? I'm not stressed about it. It took me a couple years of doing it to learn how to prompt runners, because you don't want to be impolite, and you don't want to, so you don't want to like rudely interrupt them, right? It's good to try to do your best beforehand to like alert them, like, hey, it's cool to interact with me. Like, don't be afraid to respond back to me if I read donations, and like let me know good times to read them, or like, you know, I may like jump in at some point and ask about it. So I'll ask if they're like quiet for a little bit, but they haven't asked me. I'll be like, you got some time for donations? You know, things like that. The only time I wasn't annoyed, but the only time I've been like pressed to read donations was during a finale hosting shift, and we were trying to get those like last big donations coming in, like really push it. It's the last run, right? Speaking of hosts of the marathon, Marforia, thank you for the sub. You're so sweet. I can't believe like we're so close. We should like, I don't know, have tea sometime when the world's not a horrible mess. Do You mostly run your games on here. I'm mostly a casual gamer. I'm a filthy casual. I don't speedrun that often. I do, just not that often. The closest you'll see me getting to speedrunning on a regular basis is going to be Beat Saber, and that's just, like, again, showcase material. I just really enjoy all kinds of different adventure experiences and puzzles and platformers and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, anyways, there's, like, a finale game, that... Enjoy your emotes, by the way, Marforia. I really appreciate it. I do! I like tea! Tonight I'm gonna have hot chocolate during my break, but... in general, I do indeed like tea. Yeah, there was a finale game I hosted for, and like the runner was doing great, and like the couch was cool. But at one point, instead of asking for donations during the finale of the run, they just started like talking about random things they had done in the game. And production was like, interrupt them. Like, what's going on? Like, interrupt them. Like, we need to go. And I was like, oh, okay. So it was like a good learning experience for me to understand like how to make sure that I'm continuing to reach out to the runners and the importance of making sure we get donations in and things like that. So again, it's going to be different experiences. Some runners are really good at getting time for donations. Some aren't. Some have really short runs. Like some have really short runs, so they like don't have time. You know, they like just don't know when to fit in the donation for you, unfortunately. And you know, I don't want to say that's their fault, because like, you know, you have like an 8-minute run and you're trying to explain what you're doing the whole time. Like, when do you have time for donations? So, you know, so there's different stuff like that. A very British Guile. What games did I host? I hosted for Sekiro and A Link to the Past, and then I also hosted for Skyward Sword and Zelda Wand of Gamelon, and that was great. That was the most I spoke in any of my hosting shifts, because Oth was like, I love your reactions to this, keep going. I was like, okay. I was just laughing the whole time. Thank you so much, Savage Samurai. I really appreciate it. Tea is wonderful. Make a mean chai? Oh yeah. Totally down? Okay, cool, awesome. Once I'm vaccinated. This game is great. Yeah, this game is awesome. I think we could just continue with plot. I'm just kind of looking around, making sure I did everything. And now that I'm back here, I'm trying to grab more of these little glammy boys to see if we can't fill out the rest of our collectopedia for this area before it's too late. You want chai now? Yum. Yeah, Fizz, that's true. That's true. What's up, Nerdonis? Stop by for a little bit. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. What's up, Black Ack? Yo, we already here. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now, Neo. Yeah. Correct. So, tea party after the World Cup spreading. Yes, Fizz. Yes. The environments in this game are beautiful. You guys want to see some other ones? They're gorgeous.
Stream Edge! Monster!
Try to catch me! I'm feeling pretty good.
Looking good too, Fiora.
Looking good too. You always hit on her during fights. What the
I
heck?
know you can.
Okay. How good are we?
How good are we? So funny.
Good job, everyone.
Let's press on.
Oh, nice. And on. And on.
Ricky likes
Alright.
fighting easy monsters.
Awful Block was really fantastic. Agreed. Ricky is the best. Yes. Ricky is so the best. It's a real speed game. Please believe us. Yes. Grump was awesome. Oh my gosh, Stare. I was just talking about hosting auditions. Oh no. Yes, I'll try to paraphrase if that's okay with you though. Number one, most important was check their Twitter, because they're gonna have the opening and closing dates for volunteer applications. If you want to host, you have to submit a volunteer application and say you're interested in hosting. Then they'll send you detailed instructions with some sample donations to read and the video to record over. And you just need to make sure you have like a decent enough mic to record over for that. And then voila, like, and then you send it in and, you know. Remember, you are the final filter. This is another tip for everybody. You are the final filter. So keep in mind the quality and importance of the donations you read. Bring your own personality to the audition. And only about 25 hosts or so are able to be picked per GDQ. So don't be sad if you don't make it. Try again. There were a few GDQs where I submitted and did not get in. I was like backup host, you know. And I learned from it. They're really good at providing feedback even if it takes them a bit. So if you don't get in, if you apply to a host and you don't get in, ask for feedback. Usually you'll hear from Prolix and he's super duper nice. Do I enjoy playing as any other character other than Shulk? I've tried out a few. I know people love playing as Melia because she can be super broken. I don't really love playing as her. So my next one that I play as is Fiora. Yeah. That's basically it. Those are the two that I play, really. I know some people are like, there's so many other good ones. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but... Oh, I found a big boy. I found a big boy. Oh, he didn't get broken. Armor? Shit.
I'm gonna go all out.
Alright, I'm feeling it.
Okay. Let's do this. Second everything Fu said. Cool. Forgot to resubmit when it went online. Oh no! I like Melia a lot. She just has really bad AI when she's in your party.
Okay.
And
Double wind! You're hit. It's hero time.
Hit upon beat enemy good.
that's bad.
Leave it to me. Keep it
Doing
up.
like no damage.
Turn. Hang on. We're not finished.
Here we go. High five.
This is how we do it.
Okay, guys. Now we're putting it together.
Well,
We can definitely do this. How's that? Everyone, let's go.
You're gonna knock me off, buddy. He's gonna knock me off again. I don't think it was this guy who did it last time, but it is hype music. Yeah, these are just unique monster songs. Zell, thank you for 76. 76 months. Holy crap. That's crazy. What's up, MCR? Let's go. Something really feeling. I love having Ricky hold the fish. It's so funny. So funny. You can do it, Zell. I believe in you. How early will they make a call on SGDQ? I'm gonna know as much as you all for a while. Last time, I knew maybe 48 hours before everybody else did, so... You're gonna have to ask full-time staff and not me. I've never played a Monster Hunter game, actually. What do I do? These tend to land more damage. For whatever reason.
Hit upon beat enemy good. One more.
Got it.
Yeah, that did so much,
How do you like that?
it did less. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
We can definitely do this. Leonardo.
Is this your full-time job? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a lot of, try to make a lot of content. I'm trying to get myself up to do more. Oh, I got a book. Yes. To do more, Instagram stuff for you all, for those who, for all those people who decided to check out my Instagram after the event. I have a few ideas. I'm just trying to figure out which one I should do first. I got them all! Let's go! Ding, 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 ding. He's 5! Yeah, that's really true, Savage. Yeah. Just think, I don't know, I just think that they're feeling it out and... Stopped by a couple weeks ago when you were practicing. Oh, thank you, Cam. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was really fun. Speed goggles. Ooh, oh my gosh. I love all the haste stuff. Okay, so... Ooh, but that's agility. Oh wait, I can switch them. Ooh. That's even better. Hello. Gosh, it's so much less lighting in my office right now. It's great because I got new lights. I know it's not perfect on the edges right now. I'm gonna be adjusting it for a bit, but ooh, so nice. The whole vibe of the event. I know. I'm really impressed with that too. Obviously, the vibe is a little different because you don't have your live audience and like live audience reactions and things like that. But I love the little virtual audience from this past GDQ. That was so clever. That was so fun. I loved that. I loved that. Yeah, that was so funny. It's cause Darkman and I totally made fun of him when Darkman was interviewing me for the showcase. It was so good. It was really funny. Look, we're in between the interview team. Everybody's super goofy. We gotta make fun of each other occasionally. That's why I was like, I'm gonna take this super duper mean role for the pre-show during the cooking thing. That was so ridiculous. Somebody came in here after, during one of my streams later in the week and was like, hey, Jenny. And I'm like, who's Jenny? And I forgot that we used those names for the pre-show skit. And it was great. The host did a great job. Yeah, host did an awesome job. Yeah. You think the Fatale group for making online possible? Yeah, there's been a lot of, like, testing stuff happening with that group, you know? I have haste 6. Oh. So maybe... Should Ricky use a haste? I don't know if Ricky is an auto attacker. I think I should give it to, like, Rhine. Ugh. But it would have to be here. Night vision and muscle. You're gonna need something that has 3 slots, my dude. It's worse. Oh, rip. It's worse as well. Everything is worse. Kind of useless on Ricky. That's what I thought. What's up, Gosh? Hoping the virtual audience stays when in-person comes back. I don't think they would... I feel like... Again, I can't say for sure, but I think now that it's been introduced, I hope that people understand how much fun it was. I don't think they would get rid of it. This is super cute. Pup cams. Ryan or Dunban. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah. And I used Dunban for a while, too. I just think Ryan is a little, like, more tanky. Yeah, it'll probably be worth it. What's new? Headgear and boots. What's the headgear? Oh, Ryan type 2. Oh. His little hair sticking over it. Oh my god. And what boots did I get? Did I get Orion boots? I did! Oh, who has the Orion set on and needed? we just got this one. So silly. So silly. Okay. Who's wearing the Orion set? Oh, you might want the Orion boots. Oh, you look so dumb. Okay. Very silly. Oh, no, I hate them. Okay, great. Wait, what's your Orion 2 color? Is it different hair color? Oh, no, it's not. It's the same hair color. I love how much you all hated that. This also fits really well. Oh, because that's the shirt she has on. You don't want her to have orange hair that's neatly tucked up? I love it. I love giving her orange hair. She's super cool. Anyway. Was the virtual audience the viewing portal on the GDQ site? Yes. It looked like the same thing. The runners are a little more relaxed. Yeah, it can be tough for sure. There's benefits and there's good and bad about virtual versus IRL. There are positives and negatives, you know? Hybrid online and in-person in the future. Yeah, true. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, Infinite Soup. I really appreciate it. That outfit, I know. That's okay. Most of her other outfits have, feel like they're almost nothing, so. She's so cute. What was her Orion 2? Oh, is it? Oh my god! It's actually really cute. No, I'm good. I'll keep this on her though. Let's see what the boots look like. Oh, I don't like them. I like these better. I like this better. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We good. Cat girl Charlotte. Oh wait, yeah. Who is this about? Big rip. Big rip. Oh, that was hurt so gross. Okay. Anyway. Someone can't! Aortic pathway. Nice. But I have dog. What about small dog? Small dog? Hi, Kirby. You good? What's up, dude? Stuff gonna happen? Oh, we're about to hit things happen. Ew, we have to walk along the... Ew. It's gonna be even grosser. I feel like we would just slip off of this. This has to be slimy and disgusting. Can you even go up this part? Oh god, can you go up again? Okay, no. I'm scared because falling off in this game, you can fall off. There are no invisible walls. Almost anywhere. It's very rare when there's an invisible wall. Oh, that's so gross! Oh my gosh. Summon cat! Summon dog! Summon aqua! Tenleys, thank you for the bits. Oh, do you use that grass? That's great. Summon earth! Summon wind! Let's just save over. Me no trust. Me no like. I no trust. Anyone who played this game have motion sickness? Oh, I don't have motion sickness. How do you see for how long you followed? It's fine.
Welcome to my world. I must say, I am surprised.
Hi.
Zanza's vessel truly does have a will of its own. And looking quite sprightly.
I'm still alive. I won't die. Not yet. And that's why we're here.
Everyone who lives in this world has a life. So, it shouldn't be threatened by anyone. We'll never give in to Zanza.
So full of passion. Well, if it's life you're looking for, I'll show you true life.
Does she not care about herself? Aww.
Galleon!
That's so sad. This is the one for the Switch, yeah.
There is no use in calling.
How did he
it
keep
worked
his head?
before, but now his transformation is complete. He is my adorable servant.
Gross! 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 Gross!
Do you know the meaning of the word telephia? It means that which eliminates
Great.
impure life.
Media Geek, I would stop watching.
Impure life, just like you.
Super
That which
crazy
Lord
spoilers.
Zanza does not require shall be extinguished from this world.
Oh god! She's hybrided into it! Oh god! Oh my god! I hate it. I hate it. Oh.
Enjoy this
I
battle,
hate it.
for it will be your last.
You'll pay for your insolence. You'll pay for your insolence.
How often are you gonna say that? Freezing it! Get him, Ricky.
You'll pay for your insolence.
Armor. Really sending enemies after us?
Your this is for defying Lord Zanza.
Okay, final push, guys. Let's do it!
Oh, we're all confused. No days?
You
What's that?
shall be extinguished from this
Isn't
world.
going well.
Lulu Spirit is back. Everything's gone blurry.
Hang in there. Don't give up.
There we go. Oh, that was really bad.
This is the Monado's power.
Armor.
Fiora. Whoa. That was close.
Armor! Do you?
I have been granted
All
immortality.
right. I'm feeling it.
You'll pay for your
Alright,
insolence.
so I learned my lesson.
Homage to eternal power. You'll pay homage to eternal power.
Here we go. How's this? Fiora, keep it coming.
My turn.
I didn't do that much, huh?
Here, Ricky, go. You'll pay for your insolence.
Man, that did nothing! That did so little damage.
We did it. All right. I'm feeling it. Shadow Arm. Stream Edge.
So I stay behind her because Strobe is better at attacking from the back. If you know what I mean. Oh, not gonna work.
Backslash. Okay, guys. Now we're putting together.
You'll pay for your insolence.
Come on, snap out of it. Fiora, don't give up.
I'll be fine now.
How about this?
Not good enough.
I'm glad that didn't hit you.
Everyone, let's go.
You'll pay for your insolence.
Right.
Shit, oh my god. I need to stay behind her all the time.
I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this.
You'll pay for your
Where's Ricky?
insolence.
No, give up. Yeah, I'm not quitting yet.
You'll pay for your insolence.
Monado's power.
Armor everybody.
See if you can stop
Behold the
this.
power of the Monado.
You'll pay for your insolence.
You mean to?
I'm feeling it.
Ah! Ugh! That's her. Sorry.
We can definitely
You'll
do
pay
this.
for your insolence.
Right, do it. Let's do this.
From a Xenoblade GQ. Anne said it's been a really long time. Actually. And the last time it was like a Frame Fatale event. What's up, Flareon? Hi. Thanks for the additional bids, Tenleys. We appreciate it. I don't think the other tiers worked. Yes! Get up on the Hydra's back as competition.
Monado, protect us. Keep it coming.
Alrighty. Enough. Shut down.
No.
me.
Hereupon beat enemy.
Is it immune? Oh, I see.
Die.
Fighty!
Okay, my turn.
Lord Zanza.
That does so much damage!
Brother!
Sometimes you gotta fight it. Lemon, it's been so long. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Lemon.
Brother? Is that really you? Oh, I have longed to see you.
I too, Melia.
Brother, I must apologize. To you and to everyone.
Because of our transformation into Telethia.
I am a princess, but I brought misfortune upon the High End here.
You are mistaken, Melia. The Telethia gene lies dormant within us all. There was no escaping the cursed blood in our veins, sister. It was fate. That is why our father sought to dilute the bloodline. You are the hope of the High Entia. You will not transform into a Telethia. Even after the Bionis has reawakened, you can still succeed the Imperial line. You have the power to end our suffering. Knowing this, both I and Father were happy to sacrifice ourselves. It was our choice.
Brother.
There is no need to fear. After all, this is precisely our wish. In the end, you are the only ones who can stop Zanza.
Yes.
Now, leave her to me. You must go. You must accompany Shulk.
He's a good brother. That's really sad.
No! My Telethia! You! What have you done?
Get out of here.
I have done nothing. This is your destiny. Accept it with dignity.
Ah! My body! No!
Get her. Get her.
I was promised immortality!
Ah, that's why she thought she was better than everybody else. What a dum-dum.
Brother.
Yeah, you good?
Melia, at long last I can be with Father. You must now live your own life. The path you forge, the future you choose. That is the hope of the High Entia.
Thank you, brother. Your words will stay with me forever.
His words?
Oh, Ricky heard. Ricky heard Melly's brother. Oh, Callian say, hope of bird people. Where Melly's brother? Oh, Ricky not see him, but Ricky hear him.
Ricky's
Ricky.
the best.
You too heard his parting words.
Oh, it made me
Thank
cry. It's really nice. Yeah, the like updates to the facial stuff in this, you can definitely tell they were made with love.
Melia.
Hey, Giovanni.
Thank you for your concern. I am all right. Let us go and secure the future my brother so hoped for.
We will. Together.
Ugh.
Such a brave princess.
Dixon!
Don't look at me like that. I take time out of my schedule to send you off to a nice spot, and that's how you welcome me.
I did not
What do
chase
you
her, by
mean?
the way, and thank you.
I'll be waiting at Prison Island. I've picked out a lovely place to return your flesh and blood to the Bionis. Don't keep me waiting.
Why don't you just fight us right here?
See ya later.
Just fight him right here.
I'm gonna... Come on, everyone. We've got to get to Prison Island.
Could have just shot him in the head.
Okay.
Come on, Charla. You had it. You was open. Oh, we can go right there. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Okay, here's this. Oh, that's literally it. This isn't... Like... No, this isn't it. No. We'll be fine. But yeah, the Shystro, thank you so much. I've never worked in broadcasting. I've just been streaming. Do I want an answer? Yeah, I didn't think this was the point. Yeah, thank you for asking, Mario, first. But yeah. Refund channel points? Yes, I can also refund channel points. Is it Eduardo? Alright, what's up, Borson? Or Vili? I don't know how you want me to say it. Thank you all so much for like your follows and checking out the stream and saying hi. It's really, really sweet. Didn't know how. Well, that's if they show up on my request queue. I actually don't see them showing up, but I can always return the points that way. Maybe there's another way that I need to do it. Because of inflation. It's right far back. Thank you for 59 months. You're great. Appreciate you. What's up? Hi, Madeline. Nice to see you. Really? Okay, is that okay? Actually, you should go back and watch. Plenty of VODs. Good. Good.
Hey! Is this...
It's Prison Island. So it has sunk into the Bionis head.
Oh, Dun-Dun. Ricky feel funny feeling from above. Ricky instincts say Dixon is there.
Yes, I agree. Start praying to Zanza, Dixon. We're coming!
Ooh, he's red. Oh, Usher, thank you. That's really sweet. Very sweet. Oh, wait. He literally told you that 5 seconds ago. I know, that's what I was saying. I'm like, didn't he just say that it was going to be to Prison Island? Oh! This makes so much more sense now. We've been here before. What does this count as? Oh! Oh, new area! Oh! New area! New area! I'm exploring! Oh! Here we go. You laugh every time they say Dixon. That's amazing. Kind of these smelling really sweet. What the heck? What's up, Ian? Oh. Oh, new stuff. I'm so excited. Oh, something. Damaged transporter. Something's gonna happen here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Give me all the stuff! Let's go! I got an angry monkey. It has an angry looking face, but it has a gentle nature. Gentle nature, really? Why are these here? Why are these here? Wait, this one says, lovely solid whiteboard. You don't want to know what it's made from. What? So Phazos, hi. Hi, Yellowstone. It's the Beat Saber girl. Wow, Phazos. Hell raspberry. Yeah, I know. The angry monkey. Quest 2, let's go. A little crossover. Nothing that I found that I actually enjoy playing in terms of maps on Beat Saber so far, but there is stuff. I should look up more, honestly. It's only from the songs that I remember from the versions that I had as well, so. are you hitting me? I can't even hit you. Alright, fine. Just run away then. What the heck? That's bullshit. That's bull! It's so good, thank you. Return to monkey. Alright, cool. Oh boy. Oh! Oh. This is why I'm saving a million billion times. I'm not gonna save here.
I can feel the power!
Hi, Andy. Bye, Andy. Sounds good. Bye. Okay. The thing is really cool looking. Super dark evil unicorn.
I'm really feeling it.
So excited.
Alright, I'm feeling it. Shadow Eye.
I can do it. I know I can.
We can definitely do this.
Thank you, Ricky time.
All down to you, Ricky.
Let's do this.
Let's do this!
Monado, lend us your power. I'll unleash all I've got.
Toppled.
My turn.
And ready to go.
Behold the power of the Monado.
Sweet! Okay,
We
great.
did it.
Ricky was cool, yes?
Oh, that's so nice. Thanks. No thanks. I'm gonna have to fight it anyway, but whatever.
Backslash. Stream edge.
I need to continue to level a bit.
Alright, I'm feeling it.
Wonderful to be with everyone.
I won't let you go, Fiora.
I won't let you go, Fiora.
We can definitely do this.
What's up, Fennec? How you doing?
Alright, time for a chain attack.
Yeah, sometimes you've got to get wild. Gun drones.
Let's do this. Backslash.
Gun drones did a lot. Oh!
Mighty.
Dead.
It's hero time.
Oh,
Beat enemy good. Burning it.
Yes, it worked. Okay.
Leave it to me. No escape. Monado Purge. It's not over yet.
Many monsters.
Alrighty.
Hello. Let's go.
Fang.
Aw,
That
immune
was
to being
great,
broken. Okay,
guys.
cool.
We did it. That's it.
Shulk. Whoa. That was close.
Everyone, let's go. We can
Right, kill it
definitely do
before
this.
it's dead. Before kill it before it's dead. Okay. Kill it before the you know, chat, you know.
Monado, lend us your power.
Before its spike thing
Fiora,
comes
keep
back.
it coming.
Okay. My turn. Double wind. You're hit Ricky.
Hereupon beat enemy good.
It's like no damage. Good night, Bezos. That was quick. Have a good evening.
Alright, I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this.
Like our vibe.
Good job, everyone.
Let's press on and on and on.
Everyone do good.
Meteor staff. Do really not have a better weapon for Ryan? Not that I'm using him. I don't know why I'm concerned. A flight in the morning. Oh, got you, Bezos. Oh my gosh, please travel safely. Oh, you were talking about that earlier. Sorry. Flight to Texas. Yeah, just super travel safe, you know. If you clipped it extra, there's gonna be so many clips to go through. Oh, Lord, it's gonna take forever.
Backslash! Okay, guys. Now we're putting together. I'm really feeling
I
it.
can do it! I know I
Shadow
can!
Run.
Friends, really, Ricky, find item.
All down to you, Ricky. Gunthrow! Exterminate! Ricky, beat me!
What the heck is
I'm
that?
feeling it. We can definitely do this.
Ready when you are.
How good are we?
How
Here we
good
go.
are we? Yo, Power, thank you so much.
Monado,
I
lend us your
appreciate
power.
that.
That's enough.
You're great. I forgot to do this. It's okay.
Keep it coming.
Okay, my turn.
Ricky, leave it to Hero Pond.
You don't have.
Biting. High five.
Perfect.
That's no damage.
All right. We got through that pretty good.
Ricky like fighting
Easy monsters.
Should be okay if we fight like this.
Speed ship. All right, cool. Look, I'm getting stuff. All right, let's go. Give me this. Good footing 5. Blue blood. Bloodstained pendant. A lightning weasel, a dancing squirrel, and an angry monkey. Okay. For some reason, seeing like the spicy, just talking about something spicy, made me hungry. So that's good. All right. I need to go to arts. Who just learned stuff? Ah! Yes! Prisonate! Oh my god. Oh! I do have more speed shift, huh? I need Final Cross to update. Prisonate! There we go. Can he level up anything else? Yes! Ooh. Do I level up armor again? What's up, Blabber? More shield, which I never remember to use. God, that goes up by so much. Playing BTD? Was the attack that was doing 8k damage? This one? The Buster? Five percent up. Let's go. Light heal. Shadow Eye. There you go. Just felt kind of bad leaving those. Not at least at the first one. I don't think he's learned anything else in a while. You can do it! Alright, that's probably fine. Tower defense? That does not sound like my kind of game. That absolutely doesn't seem like my kind of game. I have some emotes, yeah, you can get with bits. Give me that. Oh, that hell raspberry. Give me this. Oh, another hell raspberry. Here we go. Yo, King Calamari, thank you so much. Let's go. Let's come back on Halloween anyway. I mean, yeah. But yeah, if you want it year-round, it's pretty freaking great. What was I, oh, checking this. I don't know how many more opportunities I'll get to check this area out. Break 5. Seems good. I think that 5. Okay, so I need 1 bug, 1 part, and 1 strange. Okay. Since DLC. Oh, yeah. I mean, I didn't even stream it myself, Fennec. Spoilers. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just shock. What are you talking about? Corey, thank you so much for 35 months of Twitch Prime. With that Prime Gaming, I mean. Thank you so much. You're almost at 3 years. Let's go. Let's go. You can't watch me play this game unless you're expected to see spoilers, by the way. I am at the end game. We are getting very close to the end of this game. So, if you don't want spoilers for this game, please go. Please go. As much as I want you here, like I also... We will be playing some Beat Saber in a few hours if you would like to come back and check out some of that then. Oh my gosh, our pulse went up. We almost at 700 again, which is great. A bit at a time. Oh, hey, buddy. Okay.
I feel you. Glad you're around. Take this.
Shut up, Schultz.
All right, I'm feeling it.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I really like our ride.
Me too, Fiora.
Obert?
I know
we can definitely got through that pretty good.
This looks pretty evil.
Should be okay if we fight like this.
Despite not being a unique monster. The DR series? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yo, Atradorian? Is that how you say that? Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Adder? I don't know how you pronounce ATR in a short name. But thank you so much. Oh my god, it's like freaking Hyrule Castle in Breath of the Wild. Taken over by enemies, just like destroying their banquet halls.
Backslash! This is the Monarch's power!
I know I can.
Get away! Almost, Monarch, lend us your power!
Let's keep up this pace.
We got through
Oh, you like ATR. Like, you want me to say the letters?
Right,
Okay.
let's keep
I just
going.
like checking. I might forget, but Conquerors, we've already played like 3 times on stream, so it'll be a little bit. It'll be a little bit. You can expect some other classics, though, that you've seen on my stream coming back. We always gotta return to some of these classics, you know? You never have too much, like, Zelda, Kingdom Hearts, Paper Mario. All my favorite stuff you'll always see happening on my stream occasionally. It's easier? Okay, good. Okay. I'm glad you enjoyed the Beat Saber. We'll be playing some more this evening. What's up, Sweetie Gamer? How are you doing?
I'm gonna go all out.
All out.
Let's press on and on and on.
And on and on and on.
Take this! Let's do this!
Rennie Roo, thank you so much for the sub. Oh, you're all so sweet. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for these supports. And enjoy those emails, okay?
Ricky, leave it to Hero Pawn.
Oh, we're playing the definitive edition? Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, we're on the Switch.
Keep it up!
Ooh, gun drones.
I really like our vibe.
Oh, so dead. So far past dead. No fighting on the table.
We did it!
Perfect!
Yo, King Calamari also using that Prime Gaming to be sub for 3 months. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Oh my goodness. Thank you all. Thank you all so, so much. It's really, really sweet. Go! Let's go! Let's go. You think you'd ever replay through the DR series or Zero Escape? Yeah, it would have to be a long time down the line. It's like one of those you play and then you want to watch other people play it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that picture of Momo. It's great. Momo! The kitty. Get him. He's, sent me a picture. From all the way 2 floors away. So far away. Let's get some more of these glimmies. These enemies are easy. We're about to hit level 80! We're about to hit level 80! What the heck?
We're the best. Should be okay if we fight like this.
Not bad.
80! I never get this high in RPGs. It's because I don't side quest this, because there aren't this many side quests in other RPGs that I play. It's ridiculous. Holy crapoli. Am I gonna have to fall off of the edge to get onto that thing? I want that. I'm gonna have to do that. Worth it. D-Art, Danganronpa. Yeah, the Zero Escape series was really fun. Okay, we're only missing 1 bug now. Ooh, before I go too far, I want to make sure I get that. Ether up 5. That's quite good, huh? So 1 bug here. What else am I missing? Still missing 1 thing from Magnirtha. And Galahad Fortress and Sword Valley. That's right. Those are like the 3. Now I have the Bionis Interior. Colony 9. The only thing I don't have is like other. So, woohoo. Have I played a Persona game? I've played Persona 5. Just when base Persona 5 came out. Did you finish the 1 side quest with Parrot? Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, I finished it up. I did. That was cool. Half Homs. Oh! I've also played Catherine. Oh no, not combining the terms. Oh, I do want to play AI though. The Solemn blah, blah, blah files. The latest in the Zero Escape crew. I do want to play that. Catherine's quite a different game. Yeah, it's good. Okay, let's go. I guess we go over here maybe? Does it warp me down here? No? What? Why is Dixie making us... Oh, I hate Dixie. Chaos, thank you for the 400 bits. Oh, you're so sweet. I really appreciate that. Good, long winding hallways. That's nice. Oh, I'm almost at the end. That's not cool. Did I get it? Did I get it? That's pretty cool, though. What could possibly make you feel like that? I know, right? After the Dixon fight, maybe I'll go get a snack and then we'll come back and we'll see what else we can do. Once I hit level 80, maybe I'll try doing some of these side quests again. Stay tough, man. Look at me saying once I hit level 80 in game. Holy poop. Holy poopy. Oh. Hey, bud, are you finally
What took you so long?
Your portal spawned at the bottom.
Are you even trying to fight?
What's wrong
Things
with
are gonna get a lot worse if you don't buck up your ideas.
Come down here and say that.
I know, right?
What on Bionis is that?
It's a big boy. We just fought a little one of them. Stop making me fight other stuff. This is the woman with a gun!
If you can't get by this one, you don't stand a chance against me.
Stop these games, old man!
You'll have to stop this thing first. Hurry up! I'm just itching for a good old-fashioned scrap.
Why didn't you just fight us from the beginning then?
Everyone, be careful.
Monster want to eat Ricky!
This thing is no match for us.
Okay, guys. Now we're putting together. Only one Ricky. Alright, I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this.
Armor!
I can do it. I know I can. How's that? Ricky do better than anyone.
Everyone, let's do this. Take this. Fiora, keep it coming.
Alrighty. Spear free, Ricky.
Hit up on big enemy good.
One more.
You're dead?
This is easy.
Please, give me the next round.
Teachers, how do you like that?
Ricky was cool.
Give me the next round. Bring it on. What is this, Final Fantasy VII remake? Yes. Pretty much. Dun, 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 dun. We have to fight a million monsters before we can fight Dixon, and it's gonna be really annoying. Oh. Oh.
We can
Sorry.
definitely do this. Let's go. Let's do this. Take this. Fiora, keep it
Ooh,
coming.
78.
My turn.
destroying. Oh yeah, you know it.
Gun drones, exterminate! I feel Ricky.
Here, Ricky go!
Ooh. You do it twice. That's it? Do a sneaky. Do a sneaky.
Wow!
Do that sneaky.
Okay, guys. Now we're putting together.
Do it. Ricky.
Only need hero fun,
Ricky. Ricky.
We can definitely do
Ricky.
this.
Sneaky.
Let's do this. How's this? Fiora!
Alrighty! Spear blade, Ricky!
hero fun beat enemy good. Again.
Leave it to me.
Dead. Dead.
How
Is it
do
gonna
you
make us
like
go down
that?
again?
We were amazing.
Oh, that's it. We have to go this. Oh. Oh, so annoying! Get out of the behemoth nest to reach the control device on the lower level. Oh, glimmies! It's fine. You think I won't fight you? I'm gonna fight you. You think I won't fight you? You're just a regular enemy now. It's a big,
Try and catch me!
stupid dude with cool horns on your head. Got him.
Ready and waiting.
We can definitely do this.
I got him. Ricky's avatar, yeah. Yeah, even when angry, Ricky's adorable.
Fiora!
Okay, my turn. It's hero time.
Leave it to hero fun. One more.
Leave it to me. This is the Monado's power.
I really like our vibe.
Me too, Fiora.
Roasted!
We were amazing.
Thank you. I think I'm pretty good at my insults. You know, chat, you know that's what I specialize in, right? It's providing just the definitely most nastiest.
Take this.
Hey, big stupid.
Try and catch me.
All right.
I'm gonna win, and there's nothing you can do about
I won't let you go, Fiora.
it. Yo, I'm doing it, lol. Thank you, I appreciate that. I had so much fun. Boop.
Okay. Here we go.
Do another backslash.
Fiora, keep it
Ah.
My turn. It's hero time.
Leave it to hero fun. Again.
Okay, my turn. Almost there. Keep it up.
Ooh!
My turn.
Ooh!
I really like our vibe.
That was hot.
Me too, Fiora.
What's up, newbie?
Perfect.
Sick as burns. You know me. Egg cake. Thanks, Elle. Elle was presenting an egg cake recipe with chat. How are you, Zombie Infest? Thank you. I think I didn't clean that all away. Might have a little bit of soap taste in it. It might. I don't know if that's good for me. Why do you have a hammer instead of a sword? What? Oh, pork chops! That's so sweet! Thank you. Oh, still didn't get it yet? It's a sword. That's not a hammer. Oh, the mod icon! Because it's a band hammer. Instead of a mod sword, it's a band hammer. It's, you must have FFZ then. We didn't even get to go everywhere. Oh, Oh, I missed the place. Scrap. Ooh. What this? Is it a bug? Use custom moderated badges are available. Oh, that's really cool, Calamari. How is your hair so cool? Because I paid money for it to be that way. Yo, Ron Lord, thank you. Thanks. Yeah. Oh.
This isn't going well.
Hang in there. Just a little longer.
Wait. I didn't get some stuff. What a thrill. Yay. Nope, okay, fine. I'm in the kitchen? What the hell?
Backslash!
Why the bird done?
I'm feeling it.
Try and catch me! Yo, Spike! I know it's so good. This game's so good.
Where am I? Shook. Very good. Nice. Everyone, let's go! You never stood a chance.
Ricky like fighting easy.
What's up, Spike? How was the rest of your stream today? Oh yeah, we kept wanting to watch, but you ended right as we sat down to eat the food that we made, and I was really sad about it. Not to make you feel bad or anything. But you great. What's up, dude? Bird went back and found that the clip of you from like 2016 where you were drinking and then you like you had too much I think you probably already know what I'm talking about. An air bubble, yeah. It's so funny. Oh, it's so funny. Oh man. How do I say your name? Goey? I had that hot mic going on. Oh, jeez. Okay.
This is the Monado's power.
Oh, good. It's cool. I was just having a milkshake, so we talked about it. Oh.
Looking good
So.
too, Fiora. Fiora.
I'm gonna go all out.
Okay, here we go.
Never heard of you until this past week, but I think you didn't. Oh, thank you so much. I have orange and yellow combating with each other. Okay, Cryptic Creative. Yo, thank you. That's really sweet. So, Spike is not a host anymore at GDQs, but he does commentate for games, and he is a fellow interviewer along with myself. So we do pre-show and interview stuff and daily recaps. Hosting is actually a different thing at a GDQ. He did do a great job. I just like to help define it right for people, because the terminology can get confused really easily because they're really similar. It's just different like position titles. has an insta-kill attack. Oh, great. Good. Okay. Nice. Good.
My turn. Final cross! You can do it. Ricky, it's hero time.
Here Ricky go! Wow!
We did it!
Ricky's friends winning! Thank you, Ricky time.
All down to you, Ricky.
I see it.
Nope, I'm about to chain attack again. It's fine. Yep, killer snipe. Yep, instant death. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna have to beat it right now.
Alrighty.
I'm just gonna topple you again. That's so cool.
Ricky! Here Ricky go! Ricky sneaky! Wow!
This is how we do it. I feel
Monster!
Ronaldo! Shield us!
I don't know if that'll work. I guess it will. Apparently.
Ricky, be careful!
Okay, dokie, Shulk.
Ricky sneaky. Just a little more.
We can definitely do this! Ronaldo, lend us your power!
I can do it. I know I can.
Yeah, all together now!
Ricky together too!
Take this!
It's
over.
Victory to Ricky!
Let's press
Go.
on and on and on.
All right. Pretty good. Let's go. Absurd branch. Okay. Third it. I did say that. Spiky. I mean, he already knows that. I don't need to tell him that. He knows that already. Oh, okay, that worked. Oh. Oh. What the heck? Okay, I'm jumping onto it. Looks like what I'm supposed to do. Jump down into the water. Hopefully that's right. Oh, I would have made it. Fiora got hurt, but it's fine. I think I did it wrong. That's like all Kiwis for yeah, dude, the runner, he's really nice. He's in a server that I'm in, and so like Birds played games with him before, and he's just like really sweet. I mean, not like at the entrance hall sometime. I am. Oh, Lord. Oh. What? Oh, got you, Mr. Moose. Gotcha. Oh, darn. Whoa. That looks awesome. Whoa, dang. Whoa, dang. Did I go down far enough to, like... I would have, right? Did I not go in there? Oh, I must have missed it. I'm silly. So I'm doing some exploration. What's up, Wild Sky Wolf? You are so fun. It's, you know, of course, if you're going to use it. Okay.
Shadow Eye. Teacher's hero upon Ricky. Alright, I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this. Leonardo, protect us. Backslash. Yeah.
Backslash.
Right.
I'm really feeling
Yeah!
Go you.
Go you!
I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this. Do this.
Instagram. Oh, thank you! Yeah, I have a bunch more that, like, I have a bunch hanging right over on the door, to my closet in here, that I just need to, like, get going on. But I kind of want to start with some more gaming-oriented ones before I get into, like, I'm gonna do a whole Disney series of all the Disney movies, like, released in timeline order. It is like a spectrier, yeah. But yeah, I want to maybe do a gaming one or two before then. You know, because of GQ. My god, I should be Zelda from Wand of Gamelon. Do the cardio. Oh, that's sweet, Joey. I could not run a 6-minute mile. No, I cannot. But that's sweet. Maybe I could do...
Take this, Fiora.
If I really push it.
My turn.
It's a very different experience.
Leave it to hero.
No! I wanted to follow up with a...
Wow!
We did it.
That's gotta hurt.
Fiora.
Also try hard. I'm gonna go all out.
I'll unleash all I've got. This will make a mark. Shake your edge.
Oh, it didn't leave a mark. It was too slow. What? Don't be mad at me. Oh, hang on.
Take my hand. All right, I'm feeling it.
Can I help you? Are you good?
We can definitely do this.
I like how I only got to help Ricky.
Okay, here we go.
Work on your lines. Good!
Monado, lend us your power.
Thanks, Joey. I mean, I'm doing random workout crap too.
Monado.
A lot of it's Speed Saber.
Fiora.
So we'll be going over that.
It's hero time.
Leave it to Hero Pond.
Not bad.
We were amazing.
Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together. All right, I'm feeling it.
That's gotta hurt.
Fiora, great attack.
I'm gonna go all out.
We can definitely do it.
Did another chain attack. Holy
Monado,
moly.
lend us your power.
Screw you.
Keep it coming.
Stop
My
him.
turn. I really like how fine.
So much damage too.
We did it!
Yo, Ingenuity, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, it's... The Blades one. Definitely a good one. What's this? Gimme. Trinity! Ooh, Charla! Ooh, Dunban! Guess what? Oh, bummer. They don't have 3 slots. Quite a big upgrade, though. Can I get rid of? Okay. asked you this before. GDQ was in Rockville only due to conflicts with other locations. GDQ used to be near Dulles Airport, which is west of Washington, D.C. Then it did 1 year in Rockville, I believe, and then finally moved to Florida, which was its new location. Yeah, it's not a regular thing. Sorry. I think that was just an in-between location. Just gonna... Yo, thank you. Is it Defiance? Defiance. Yeah, Dulles is close enough for me as well. I get that. Oh, wait. Charla. Trinity. Oh, but then you don't have any... What's that? Ether up and HP up? There you go. Hmm. 10%. Woohoo! Am I gonna play Xenoblade 2? I'm not sure. And if I do, it won't be anytime soon because this game has taken so long. I need to make room for other content, including other RPGs. It just takes a while. Yeah. I should go grab a snack so that I have time to digest before we do Beat Saber. But if this room is here, let's go see if we can get to the other room on the other side of the hall first, and then go from there. It's shorter. Yeah, but still. I think, man, taking Instagram pictures of myself is hard enough. Aside from doing it for somebody else. It doesn't have as many side quests. I mean, I still need to make room for other content. Like, it's just, you know. It's just, you know. Ah, there it is. Oh, this one's angry too.
I feel stronger. Try and catch me.
Alright, I'm feeling it.
I really like our vibe.
Not this. We can definitely do this. Yeah.
Sure. Also try hard.
Everyone, let's go. This is the Monado's power. I'm really feeling it.
Yay, Sulk. Go you.
Go you!
Here we go.
So funny. My God. Oh, Bug Snacks. What an adventure. What an adventure. Aww. Well, ATR tell her that... Right, didn't we say ATR? Right? Did you play Chronicles X? I am not the right person to ask. I assume you're asking somebody else. ATR, yeah. Tell her that she's awesome. Yeah, I need to get new stuff set up. I kind of want like a backdrop for things.
Here we go. Take this,
It's hero time.
Leave it to Hero Pond.
Again.
Okay, my turn. It's not over yet.
Okay, my turn. We did it! Yahoo!
Got him.
All right, I'm feeling it.
Ricky's twins winning.
We can
He's
definitely
mad.
do this. We got through that pretty
Okay,
good.
cool. We've been doing really well.
He's gotten stronger.
I do want to do future connected. I know that's even more time, but it you know, I don't want to just leave it. Last time I didn't play the future arc for Tales of Graces, and people were like sad about that. So was that one for Ron? Ooh, right. Gosh, so much stuff. Okay, hang on. Did I get the last thing yet? No. What? I did. Gosh, yeah. Grindy game, grindy post game. Okay. What was unbeatable? Oh, right. This was supposed to be a really awesome thing, but then I got better stuff. What did I just get? Was it Ether Burst? Great, let's do it. Now I can just give her stuff. Sorry, I'm gonna take it. And then you're gonna have... I don't know. What is break? Oh, of auto-inflicting it. Oh. I don't know what would be good for her. Mm-hmm. If you got a new outfit, yeah. I think everybody has some new stuff. Oh, I'm still working on his weapons. Oh, it's gonna be annoying. That's right. Yay, glasses type. Wow. Glasses fashion. Look, I'm wearing glasses. No, it's good. It's too fine. Okay. I've got some skill tree stuff. Oh, you're all done. Oh. Well, I'll just put you back on your path, I guess. They're all done, so I'm just gonna have them. Impatience. I'm gonna leave you on that one. Any new arts books? No, not yet. Okay, on this note, I'm gonna take a break. When I come back. What are we at? 79! Okay, cool. So we'll try to get a little bit more leveled and then we'll be all good. Sinister GDQ was awesome. I'm gonna go grab just a quick, I don't know what to eat. You don't have that, I don't know what to eat. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But thank you all so much for being here. It's awesome to have you. Again, if you stick around, we will be doing some Beat Saber in a little bit. Probably about an hour and a half from now. So yeah. Oh, interesting, Cass. Gotcha. One of the highest DPS in the game. Weakness, you can't take a hit. So aggro down. Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, so we'll be doing some Beat Saber in a little while. I'm just gonna go grab, like, some... Oh, yeah, I was gonna get hot chocolate. I'm gonna get, like, some kind of drink and maybe a tiny bit of snack, something. And then, I'll be back, and we'll just kind of, like, chill while we do a bit more of this. and then we'll switch over. All right, and again, if you want to see like schedule stuff for the week, not only did I finally update my schedule on Twitch, which is cool because I just realized the reason why I did it is because I was looking on like the search function on my iPhone and like stuff that I follow, it'll be like, here you go, here's the schedule, like Tushi's live and then GDQ, and then like it's really cool. It's like flipping through stuff. I can like tell you the schedule of people you like to follow, which is awesome for those who have notifications on. Anyway, you see like a list of, I don't know. It's a cool thing that they've done. Also, I have the list up in Discord and on Twitter for all the stuff we'll be streaming this week. So yeah, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Thank you all so much for being here. It's great to have you. I'll be right back. All right, I have here with me croissant, a little butter and salt, and some hot chocolate. Nice little like evening snacky. Very like breakfasty. What's up, Niche? How you doing? Hi, Zelda. Yo, Nitro Fusion, thank you so much. I have such a blast like every time I do things with GDQ. I know I'm like so busy, but I love that feeling of being like, I'm contributing. It's so great, you know? I'm glad to help out. So, hey, great to have you all here. I'm just taking some hair vitamins, having some snacks, doing all the stuff. This music is very intense. Alright, how am I gonna keep going without severely hurting myself? Oh, I can go up there and then go down. Let's see. Can I not just go right here? I was like, isn't this easier? How did it want me to go down in the first place? That's weird. Oh, wait. Maybe I can grab these. I think they refreshed. Perfect. Yes, we are near the end. Yes. So, if you, the Beat Saber run, thank you so much. Yeah, in like about like a little over an hour, we'll be doing some Beat Saber on stream. What's up, music? Thanks for the raid. She's quite a girl. Alright, we haven't filled in all our stuff. Oh, we have to go all the way back up to the... I hate Dixon so much. How's the stream music? My nightmare! I want to beat Dixon, and then I'll feel happy for stream today. Boom! Boom!
This is the Monardo's power! I'll blow you away!
Who? Who is it? Who? You?
Double wind!
This will leave a mark. Shake your head! Looking good too, Fiora.
I really like our ride.
Me too, Fiora.
It's wonderful to be...
Oh my god, how many am I fighting?
You can definitely do this. I'm really feeling
Oh, it's you.
That's it.
You're fine. It's okay. There you
We've
go.
almost got her.
Okay. Sure.
Fiora.
Okay, my turn.
Hey, Immune.
It's hero time. Here Ricky goes.
That does damage to everybody.
Got it. Stream.
So will this.
All right. I'm feeling it.
Pretty good.
How do you like that? Fiora.
I'm gonna go all out. Double wind.
Yeah. All together now.
Right.
Oh my god, you toppled it?
Behold the power of the Monardo.
Hello? How did she die?
Come on, Fiora. Get up. This isn't going well.
No panic.
Up. Really bad. Oh god. Oh my god, really bad. Bad. Hang on. Ooh.
Ricky, come on. Go on.
Okie dokie, Shulk.
Nothing's gonna stop me! Monado, lend us your power! That fight was really brutal.
Ricky feels tired.
I don't think we can carry on like this.
Woo! Let's go. Must make my eyes water just from like shock. Due to shock. Oh. Oh my god. My goodness. I have to wash this out before we play Beat Saber. Still tastes slightly like soap, I think. Not like it's bad. It's got a lavender, whatever. What's a good recipe for hot cocoa? There's a brand, I think by Silly Cow Farms, and I get their hot chocolate mix, and it's incredible. It's only like a few ingredients. It's so good. It's so good. Give me that book. New book? Ooh, Ricky, you want a new weapon? But what do you lose? Ooh, you're gonna lose strength. That's fine. At Whole Foods? I'm guessing it would be at Whole Foods. I would assume it would be. It's at most places now. It's really good. Also, Chaos, thank you so much for gifting 3 months of sub to Zelda. That's so sweet of you. I really appreciate it. Ooh, we also just unfortunately had another sub drop. This is what happens when you take a long break from the stream. That is what happened. But hopefully we can get back up there in time. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Luigi. I'm gonna have another bite of my croissant. Oh my god. You're like a little family. It's so cute. Chat, you're the best. All right. Oh, you were gonna come up on the table. I see.
Monado, lend us your power! Shadow Eye!
Try and catch me!
Take this!
I feel... How's that?
Fiora!
Also try hard. I'm gonna go all out.
We can definitely do this! We're the best!
Alright, there we go.
Definitely gotten stronger.
Victory to Ricky!
I want this. I want all of these. Just give me that freaking bug! Oh! Where is it? Must just be like a rare spawn. It's gotta be. Oh, that's the kitchen! Oh! I see. Hey, what's up?
Stream Edge! Shadow Eye!
I can do it!
I know I can.
Take this! This is the Monado's power! Yeah, all together now!
I know a lot of you unfortunately haven't correct all the way
Alright, I'm feeling it! That was too easy!
We've definitely gotten stronger.
Everyone do good!
Yeah, it's happened. Twitch has made it harder to like accidentally hit buttons like that. I think they have like confirmations or things. Oh, thank you, Neon Blues. I appreciate it. We will be doing some more Beat Saber this evening. After I, you know, finish some snack and get through a little bit more of this game. This game is very fun. Also, oh, I don't know what I was gonna say. Soon as I hit level 80, they're not gonna pay attention to me anymore.
Fiora, glad you're around. Let's keep up the pressure. Now's perfect for a chain attack.
Ready to go.
Good job, everyone.
Let's
Right.
press on
And on, and on.
Ricky like fighting easy monsters.
Did I miss any? I did.
Backslash. Monado, lend us your power.
Enter any Beat Saber tourneys yet? No. No.
Stream edge. Fiora, keep it coming.
my turn.
Many monsters. Ricky, here Ricky go. This one dies soon. Again.
Okay.
Oh, I did pink last time. Oh, my bad.
Not bad.
I was going by that color.
Cool, yes.
Stream edge. We can definitely do this.
How's that?
Fiora, great attack.
I'm gonna go all out.
It's over.
Yeah, I'm from the US.
Let's keep going.
Everyone do good.
I need to hit like a higher tier of like accuracy and wrist dexterity before I could like do anything close to that music. Cheers. Play Beat Saber and I've been able to complete expert in 4 days. Look at you. Yeah, it's not that hard to get to expert, but you'll notice like there's definitely a bit to get through to go from expert to expert plus, and then there's just such a huge range with an expert plus, you know. Made it look easy. Thanks. Whenever people ask where I'm from, I'm just like, I'll start general if they need to get more specific. That's, you know. Not including the super expensive AK ones, yeah. The Valve Index. Definitely the best. Oh, God. I'm trying so hard to fill this out. Yeah, I use the Valve Index, yeah. Oh.
Wah! This is the Monado's power!
Try and catch me.
Take this! Yeah, all together now!
Right.
Alright, I'm feeling it! That was too easy!
We've definitely
get?
gotten stronger.
Insane.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad! Ricky, you're so funny. So are you streaming really late or are you like far west? I stream like 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. my time. I'm East Coast. So I stream late. Valve Index, correct, yeah. Yo, Real Rusty, so much. I really appreciate the sub. It's really sweet. Thank you, thank you. Right, for sure, ATR. Yeah, just make sure you feel really committed to using your VR system. There's definitely more out there than just Beat Saber to play on a VR set, but you also want to like make sure that intention is there and that you'll be using it. Like I've played so much Beat Saber that it's made it worth it on its own, you know. God damn it. Sweden time zone. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sorry. I know I stream really late for some people. Bug. No. We go. Okay. Oh, I can't save. Wait, does it not let me save anywhere in the... Oh, I was like, what the hell? A.m. Oh my goodness. Here's the big boy. All right, let's go.
Shadow Eye. We can definitely do this.
Try and catch me.
Backslash.
All down to you, Ricky.
Fiora, great attack.
I'm gonna go all out.
Behold the power of the Monado.
Chain attack would be good now. Ready, Ricky, ready.
Here we go. Backslash.
This is the Switch version, yeah.
Keep it
Super
coming.
nice.
Alrighty. Ricky, it's hero time. Leave it to hero.
So if I use this chain, can I then change it to any color? Let's find out. Oh, I can! Cool.
One more. Got it. It's not over yet.
My turn. I
Hey,
really
Max.
like our vibe.
Not the same without Ricky.
That was great, guys.
We did it.
Oh. How's Bird doing? He's good. He's doing a Galaxy 120 star run right now. This is where you could really save time, though. Here we go. You're so glowy, girl. Oh my god. You're doing the most glowing right now. You're glowing. I'm almost done, sorry. I'm ready. Nope. That's not gonna happen. Give me a freaking bug. Give me the bug, please, please. Damn it. Almost 4 years is crazy. It's not a sandwich. I'm just having a croissant. Okay. All right. Oh, these guys are gonna try to fight me now. Wait, no, I just want to eat my snack, please.
I'm feeling it.
Oh, I can finally hurt it.
We can definitely do this. Take this.
Wonderful to be with everyone.
I won't let you go, Fiora.
Ricky, try really hard.
There you go.
I was watching the whole time.
What? No way. You watching Ricky?
I saw him slacking off a bit.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Ricky, try really hard.
Really hard. Try lemon. Come on. Ooh, all these affinities I have not hit. Yo, what's up? I have to kill everything on the bridge to get it.
Many monsters.
I feel stronger.
Oh, this is the Monado's power.
Find
Ricky, keep it up.
Double wind.
All right, that's it.
Let's give it a shot.
Everyone,
Don't do that.
go. Here we go. Slash, Fiora.
My turn.
Sidekicks to Ricky. Leave it to Hero Pond. Super Ricky
Let's keep up the pressure.
Ricky having lots
Started to do damage. I was gonna try to go back to the Monado after that.
Fiora, great attack.
I'm gonna go all out.
Okay, here we go. Backslash, Fiora.
Alrighty. Ricky.
Hero Pond beat enemy good.
Let's keep up the pressure.
No! Let me use my...
Always like this.
Wow!
We did it. This is the Monado's power.
Ricky sidekicks.
That was too easy.
Not bad. Not bad.
We've definitely gotten stronger.
Oh, I see. Ah, so then they'll keep running up. So they're doing this on purpose.
All right, I'm feeling it. Shadow Eye.
Double wind. Your history.
We can definitely do this.
Fang.
How good are we? Monado, lend us.
It's wonderful to be with everyone. I can do it. Yikes.
Fiora.
Yikes!
I'm gonna go all out.
What's up, Exo? How are you doing?
I'm feeling pretty
Oh,
Looking good
you
too,
all look
Fiora.
great.
Let's do this.
I didn't know if you knew that.
Slash, Fiora, keep it coming.
good. My turn. Ricky, it's hero time.
Leave it to Hero Pond. One more.
Leave it to me. Come on, we can do it.
Finish in one hit.
How do you like that?
We were amazing.
How's that?
Shoot.
Fabulous.
Ricky do better than anyone.
Everyone, let's go. Let's do
There's
this.
another one. Oh my god, this is chain attack after chain attack.
Fiora, keep it coming.
My turn.
So did backslash?
Hey, Ricky, it's hero time.
Here Ricky go. Wow!
We were amazing.
Where is it? Do I have to get all the elemental things? Oh no, is this gonna be too cold? Good night, Zelda! Have a good evening! This first Nintendo anything since the SNES. Are you going to have regrets? Based on my playthrough of this, do you like JRPGs? Quick yes or no? If it has a good story, oh yeah. Okay, you'll like it. It's cool. Also, spoilers? Just stop watching. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're so slow. Aww. He's such a slow boy. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, he's just the slowest boy. Oh, he's kind of cute.
Looking good too.
I think I fought them earlier and made fun of them, but now I'm not.
I'm gonna go all out.
Wow, you dodged good!
All together now.
Right.
You just hobbled on over.
All right, I'm feeling it.
Ricky loves chain attack. What a cute murder buffalo. Run.
Keep it coming.
Alrighty. Final cross. Ricky, it's hero time.
Hero upon beat enemy good. Super Ricky Tantrum.
Wow! We were amazing.
Pesky thing.
Well, I'm not getting that.
Ricky.
Whoa! That was close.
Stream edge. All right. Here we go. Take this, Fiora.
My turn. Final cross. It's hero time.
Hero upon beat enemy good. One more.
Leave it to me. Yeah. Keep it up.
Alrighty. We did it.
We did it. We can
Oh, I
definitely
can't do that.
I can do it. I know I can.
He's Ricky so handsome. Ricky.
I'm kind of sad. Change back to normal music.
All right. I'm feeling it. Let's do this.
We have Fu on the scene to tell us more. What? Oh, Chad is cute. Chad, good job being cute. You did it.
Now we're pulling together.
Proud of you.
I feel it too.
How do you like that?
This is how we do it.
Cool. I bet I needed to do that for something, probably. Ooh, I just got a boost. Sweet. Ooh, very lukewarm. Probably need to heat up more. Great. Okay. Cool. Yep. I still haven't gotten a Dixon? Oh my god. Okay, so... that's next. I wonder how many people are here. Because they're like, oh my gosh, when is she gonna play Beat Saber? It's okay. You know what? If that's who you are, it's alright. I love that game too. Can't wait to play more. I'm just... you know, it just makes me curious. Now all this looks familiar. Did I get the thing I need? Yes! Let's go! Senorita Scarab. It has a graceful, ladylike demeanor. What was that? Was that an agility? Oh. Ooh, agility of 5. Ooh, agility's max. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. It's good. Only by 20. I can give you a better one now if you want. But everything else is like equipped already. That's a big bummer. All these are too heavy for poor Ricky. Let me throw this in the microwave for literally 30 seconds and then I'll be right back. just because it got too cold. I'm so sorry. Pixel's back. I don't know if she'll stay if I go downstairs, but there you go. There's a little pup. I'll be right back. Let's give Pixel a pet. Do you want me to like zoom in a little bit on her? I could zoom in more if y'all would like that. If you would all like that. Thank you for the wait. Oh, we went up by one, that's right. Let's go. Slowly climbing back toward our goals. This is like the lowest our sub count's gotten because we've just been so busy with holidays and GDQ. This tends to happen. Tends to happen every year. Pixel's going to come. She is a good girl. Yeah, Beat, you good girl.
Where are we? What is this place? It looks like a cathedral. There's an altar over there.
These have scary faces.
We better take a look.
And then Dunban has a pretty face.
You see something, Shulk?
This indentation. It looks like something should fit inside it.
Yo, guy,
Yep,
thank you.
Ricky, feel like something here.
I appreciate it.
It's probably a way up to the top.
Could it really be that easy?
There's no use thinking about it. Let's search for whatever fits into the gap.
How do you have a concept of what a cathedral is, though? Use the dragon summon. What? Oh, I don't need... Well, I mean, if I'm doing side quests, I'll probably want some of these, but... Oh, God, I thought that was... Okay. I thought that was red. I was like, no freaking way, still. wait, what's over? Oh, nothing? What's on the other side? Oh, there's like one little glim. Military green is your color. Yeah, I'm a fall. That's my mom's been one of those people who she's like, she's a summer. I think my sister's a winter. Like you can determine what colors suit you best. I think it's kind of based on your skin tone. Anyway, yeah, green works. Green's a fun color. I like this color green. Delguy, thank you so much. It's really sweet. GDQs are so fun. They are though. They are. Can't lie. Hey, this will be fun. Okay. Look, listen. Wah!
We can definitely do this! I'll blow you away! Monado Cyclone! How good
It worked?
a win!
Nope.
Fiora, that's great!
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
I'm feeling it! We can
We have to do
definitely
this
do
3
this!
times. So fun.
Fiora, nice dodge!
I'm gonna go all out.
All together now!
I'm mostly letting him auto attack. Dude, Gamelon was so funny. It was so funny. I'm so glad I was blind to that game. Made it worth. What does my mug say? It says, more please. Okay, thanks, bye. It's like a Target mug. I'm sad GDQ is over as well. But at least it gives Bird and I the chance to like, we're like watching VODs to figure, like catch up on runs that we didn't get to see. Mitch's run. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I had an interview right after. And it ended way earlier than it was supposed to. So we thought we weren't like gonna get enough time. So like
I'll unleash all I've got! Could well be, Ricky. All right, I'm feeling it.
What is the unique monster we're fighting?
That's it.
Oh. Where? Oh, you. Oh my god, we're fighting like 8 monsters.
Let's go.
Oh no. Okay, hang on.
Ready and waiting.
Cool. Let's do it. We can definitely do this.
Oh.
Double win.
This is the Monado's power. Fiora, it's okay.
Thank you.
You can do it.
I don't know who we're fighting. Who are we fighting? Oh, you. Okay. I didn't know who we were fighting now.
Fiora, keep it coming.
My turn.
Pink. Okay. Thank you so much, Dragonair. You're sweet. I appreciate it. Did I hear bird? It's my beeb. A beeb. Bird. That's my beeb. He's doing some Mario Galaxy right now. Mario Galaxy 120 stars. And he's 15 minutes ahead of his PB that he got yesterday. Because he's training for the I guess, learning stuff for the 602. Practicing. Woo! It'd be your first in-person GDQ. The next one is so fun. They're so fun. They're so chill. They're really, really chill. Just try to go with people you know or have like a community of people you've been bonding with beforehand. Always be respectful. I have a lot of GDQ tips. Always be respectful of people's space and if they have prior things that they've organized, like I don't know. There's a lot that can go into it, but
Ricky.
That didn't hit you.
oh my god.
I know I can. Hang in there. Just a little longer. I feel like I could beat anyone.
What's happening? What's happening? Oh, that was her. Oh! Oh my god.
This is the Monado's power.
It's like everybody needs a little bit of protection. We're gonna force topple everybody.
We can do it. It's hero time.
Here, Ricky, go.
And you did overkill, not overdose. Overkill's really fun. I need to practice it so that I don't. I would have probably. You know what? I would have been fine. I wouldn't have failed at all. I did great. Everything was perfect. I definitely have some things that I need to practice. Like later this week, I want to toss in the accuracy campaign. So the next time we play Beat Saber, I can start getting better at my accuracy. Because that's going to keep my, like, fail meter much higher. You know, like, it's just, it's going to help in all aspects. Like, it'll help my rank. It'll help my consistency. It'll help my scoring. Traveled 20. Nice. Perfect, Floppy. Yeah. And you're already thinking about it in the right way. We can talk about GDQ stuff all night, just so you know. So feel free to ask me any other questions. I will tell you as much as I can, based on what I know, right? But what I will say is that, like, I've definitely had GDQs where people come in with, like, oh, you know what would be great? I want to hang out with my favorite streamers that I know are going to be there. Like, ooh, Grand Pooh Bear's going to be there. I'm going to be hanging out with Grand Pooh Bear the whole time. Because that's who I'm coming to see. And it's like, ooh, that's not how it works. If you don't have, like, an established kind of, like, connection and friendship, then, it's kind of awkward. Yeah, let me hang out with this dude I've never met in 1,000 years. Yeah, I was using Pooh as an example because, yeah. My camera's flipped. Yeah, my camera's mirrored. Hi, Mike. What's up, dude? Yeah, some people just, they don't understand necessarily the kind of impact that has and how, like, that's not really appropriate. And then it sucks to have to be like, hey, sorry, we're doing our own thing. Or, like, I've had people be like, they won't leave me alone. I don't know what to do. I'm really uncomfortable. I've heard of all kinds of situations that occur, right? So it's just like, go with your friends or go with, you know, make sure there are people that you know that, and then, like, feel free to, like, try to instigate, like, hangouts, things like that. Be open to things. Don't be offended if groups are formed for dinners, especially meals. Meals are so...
I'm feeling it.
Don't give up.
Oh. I'm almost dead.
We can definitely do this.
Thank you, Richard. Meals are a big thing because if you're trying to go out with a group of people to a restaurant, first of all, if you have a reservation, no, you can't add 1 million more people. Second of all, if you're trying to go with a group of people and actually want to talk to each other, if the group gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it's hard to find seating, and you'll never be able to actually have, like, a real conversation because it's going to be everywhere. Now, occasionally, like, a 3 a.m. trip to IHOP with, like, 30 people is so much fun. I have an example of that. I will show you. Look, every once in a while, that kind of thing, freaking great. Do it. Why not? But, you just have to remember that, like, restaurant outings are tough to fit everybody, and it's not... It is almost certainly not personal, you know? If they're like, hey, we have a full group. No, that was a different IHOP trip. It's just good things to remember. Some people don't consider it, just, you know, it's different, right? Different for everybody. I don't know when this was, so I'm just fast forwarding. Oh my god, this is my nephew. It's so silly. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. Just ready. Wait, hang on. Let me do this one. It's like huge group of people. Look at that. Massive group of people. Or at least, like, that's like 25 of us. There's Spike. Spike looks so awkward. I love Spike, dude. I love Spike. Look, there's Casa and Frozen and Kix and Tones and Joey and Beeb. Bezos. Oh, sorry, I was doing it again. Anyway. Nope, didn't call ahead. That was at, it was at 4:13 a.m. I took that video. We were like, it's like, you know, 24-hour IHOP. We went there at 4 in the morning. And we're like, hey, we're so sorry, but humble bragging. I just thought it was a funny example to show you. That, you know, occasionally, it's okay to go in a large group, but in other aspects, it can often be not okay to try to make a group that big happen at a restaurant. Also, yes, the poor freaking people working there. Also, getting it to go isn't fun. Yeah, for sure. You have to, yeah, definitely being there is part of the experience. Oh god, it like wouldn't let me walk around for a bit. We just fought a lot of enemies at once, by the way. At Disney World? Oh, JJ. I'm sure. Never invited YouTubers to Denny's. They have hoity-toity stomachs. Really? I prefer IHOP, but that's just me. Yeah, even if you're in the conversation, if they haven't been like, hey, do you want to come along? Don't just try to walk towards someone. Oh my god, some people just are like, they hear it, they overhear it, and then they join in the group and they like walk to your cars with you and you're like, yeah, gosh, for sure. We do not have a concept of pubs in America, and it totally sucks. Yeah. So much variety in food places. Feel very lucky. Ooh, or a bullet. That's Charlotte's, right? Here you go, girl. You got your third bookie. I have 1 left. No, I have 3 left. Let's just get them all. Just fight me all at the same time. Come on. Oh! Done. Done. I just want to fight Dixon and then play Beat Saber. Is that too much to ask?
Alright, I'm feeling it.
Is that too much to ask?
We can definitely do this.
Yeah, the 100 chicken nuggets.
Ricky.
Oh, oops. It's like, are you guys not okay? Hello? They weren't attacking. What the frick?
I'm really feeling it. Fiora!
Alrighty! Spear play, Ricky! Here, Ricky go! Wow!
We did it!
That's gotta hurt.
Fiora, great attack!
Well, we were like, hey, we're here to give you some really good business. So sorry. I would typically apologize for this.
Okay, just 1 more left.
That topple move fucking sucks.
Now's perfect for a chain attack. Okay, here we go.
What's up, Odin? How are you?
How's this?
A little swoopy.
Keep it coming.
And a poopy.
My turn.
Whoop. And then a flippy flop.
Here, Ricky go!
Good. Okay.
Wow! We were amazing.
We did it. Did it just say intestine? I think I got an intestine. Cool. That's nice. Oh, here we go. You're gonna have to increase your schedule this week. Yeah, that's smart. I love that the hotel for AGDQ in Orlando has freaking Starbucks in it. That was my favorite. I was like, oh god, I can go to Starbucks all the time. Oh! I think I finally managed to... I didn't go everywhere. Wait, I didn't get everything. What's up, zombie? A dog, a cat, or a rabbit? Good question. It's a dog. Cat, rabbit. Oh. Oops. Oh, I went through the wrong spot. Oh no. Oh, it's down? Oh. Did I not go this way? Unique item. What the fuck? What? What did I get? Yeah, stop drinking that water. Tastes like fucking soap. Kitchen door key. Oh. I got an angry monkey. God, it's still fighting me. Because I'm still level 79. What the frick?
Take this! I'm really feeling it.
So close to excited.
This is a game that really takes advantage of making you get up to a very high level.
I can do it. I know I can.
Behold the power of the Monado!
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's okay. I will clean it out before you play Beat Saber. I thought I cleaned it out pretty well. I just rinsed the straw out before streaming this.
Keep it coming!
Alrighty! Ricky, it's hero time.
Hero upon beat enemy good. Again.
Got it! Keep it up!
Okay, my turn. I really like our vibe.
Not be seen without Ricky.
We did it!
Yahoo!
Oh my, is there run time? Run time! Highest chain attack damages. 5 times. Once it hits 5, it says max.
Backslash!
Ricky's sidekick's too good.
Could be using the EXP again, but whatever.
Mighty Ricky. Try and catch
Let's
it.
keep up the pressure!
Be nice if it was always like this.
The thing is, it won't work for the whole party. They'd all have to have one.
We can definitely do this!
Really hard. I was watching the whole time.
What?
Like
No
total
way.
damage.
You watching
The highest
Ricky?
I've
I
gotten
saw him
was like
slacking off a bit.
100 and...
You're wrong. Ricky tried really hard.
No, I don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten 200,000, but I think I've gotten a lot higher, and 100 and some thousand. Ah! Check that out. Skippy. So close. Let's. Oh God. Let's fight this bad boy. God, we might have to get to. Oh, I see. Oh my God. All right, this is as soon as we step within range. What do you do to get over the end of GDQ sadness? Watch the VODs. And immerse myself in work. And content.
This is the Monardo's power!
What? You have spike damage on? Are you kidding me? And you do a butt ton of damage?
This is the Monardo's power!
I've tried twice.
Let's go! We can definitely do this! This is the Monardo's power!
Hang in there. Just a little longer. Quick attack could be good now.
Cool! Alright, let's do this!
How is this not working? Only story boss with spike damage? But they won't let me get rid of the spike damage! That's bullshit! That's bullshit.
Take this! Fiora!
My turn. I'm feeling pretty good.
Looking good too, Fiora!
Ricky!
Here, Ricky, go! Fighty! Fighty! We did it! We can definitely
Am I high enough level? Maybe, but that's kind of bullshit.
Light heal! Monster! Secret Nobon special move! Alright, I'm feeling it.
Saw it coming.
Stop attacking it! Stop!
Sorry.
I'm gonna go all out. I can't. Take.
Pull yourself!
Hang in there. Just a little longer.
Thank you.
Defense systems and max.
Light heal! This is the Monardo's power!
That's not fair, dude. It worked! Finally!
Alright, I'm feeling it.
Oh, for God.
Backslash!
I don't understand what
We can
happened.
definitely do this! Yeah! Monardo, lend us your power!
Ready, steady, kill. Ready when you are.
Oh, he's flying. Ow. I guess that's fair.
Take this! Fiora!
Okay. My turn.
Oh, I killed
I
her!
feel myself getting stronger.
Oh, it didn't kill her. Oh, she did it with 1 life.
That was great, guys.
Perfect!
Oh my God, Ricky having the chain damage, chain spike resist was clutch. Sometimes Purge gets resisted. That's bullshit! Can I level up? Everybody but Shulk? Oh my gosh. Yo, Shavino, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm so close to level 80. There's no way to like check how close I am, is it? Oh, she's all done. Oh. It's a good time to change over to Beat Saber, actually. You can see their EXP in battle. Not like how much is left for the next level. Level 80 is overrated. gonna get any XP from this. Oh, right, that's up there. I checked that already. I'm happy to see you. Yeah, for sure, Shavino. There's a bar below their HP. Oh, got you. So maybe just save and change. Maybe now's the time. I kind of wanted to warp out, do some other stuff. Like tomorrow, see if we can tackle anything else. I just don't know what, I don't remember what levels things exactly are. I think I need to be like mid 80s to do some of the side quests rather than just 80 on the dot. Because I think the lowest level thing that I fought was like between 78 and 80. And I fought that Telethia. Okay, so I'm gonna go change my shirt. I'm gonna make this not taste like soap. And then we're gonna play some Beat Saber. How does that sound? Beat Saber time. I don't know what else to say about it because we're just playing today. I don't have to prepare for a showcase anymore, so we can kind of like work on actually like getting better. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll be playing this tomorrow as well, Anne. Since I have it all on my in my Discord and like on Twitter and stuff. Okay. Houdon loves some soap. My hair? Oh, thank you. I know, I'm crazy. It's like so dark up here. I'll have to get it lightened soon. Yeah, exactly. Tomorrow, I know. Well, we'll do our best. We'll do our best to make it work. But yeah, tomorrow will be more Xenoblade. What, eating soap? It's not gonna... Well, I can't say it's not gonna kill you, but most natural forms shouldn't be too harmful, but there are always exceptions. So be careful. All right, I'll be right back. Let me go rinse this out. And then, yeah, change my shirt and turn on the setup for it. I'll be right back, okay? It'll only take a few minutes. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out so far. It's so nice to have you all here. Ooh.